What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the RSJ Throwing Edition from Bicycle Playing Cards. We're going to talk about it because tonight I'm going to actually be in Cardtopia in Norwood, Ohio. That is where Bicycle Playing Cards got their main start at Factory 52. So if you're watching this video earlier on the day and you can make your way out to the Cincinnati area, make sure you come check it out. I have a show today at 12:30. We're going to be breaking world records around 4, and we're going to be releasing the brand new RSJ Throwing Edition. This is the old one. However, because there are only about 100 of these decks left, I thought I would share with you a really cool magic trick, but you're gonna need this deck. Let's get into it. So the way that we teach the trick today, you are gonna need the RSJ Throwing Edition. Either one, the brand new one or the aqua one that gets released later on today at Cardtopia. I will also give you another option to perform this trick with any bicycle deck. So it should be pretty easy to find at your local drugstore unless you've already purchased this at ricksmithjr.com. So let's get into the magic. So there are two things in this deck that is pretty cool. Yes, they have the holographic foil ink on them, on the kings, the jacks, the queens. The jokers have the metallic foil as well. But it does come with some gaff cards. So out of all the magicians that are watching, it comes with a really cool blank card. And it also comes with a double backer card. This can be used in many different routines, but today we're going to not use the double backer and we are going to use the blank card. It's a very simple trick, and then I'll teach you a more difficult one if you stay with me throughout this long form video. I have somebody select a playing card. It doesn't matter what card they select. They grab one card out. I don't even know what it is, but I'm showing you. I hand that to the spectator, shuffle the cards, and I ask the spectator to hand me the card back. Now that you know what the card is, all I do is place the card into the middle of the deck, push the card in, and the magic is ready to go. All I have to do is give the cards a quick shuffle, mix the cards up a little bit, and then ask the question, was this your card? Of course it's not, it's blank. But the cool part about it is if you shake the blank card like this, you can actually make it look like it's their card. Comment below if you think you already know how this is done, because I'm basically trying to give you guys beginner magic tricks to get you interested in the art of card magic. It's one of my favorite things. I learned this trick when I was a little kid. Using the blank card with this deck makes the trick that much better. So basic magic, it's just a deck of cards. The only thing that you have right now is the blank card on top of the deck. That's all you have to do. So you can just have somebody pick any card. Hopefully they don't pick the top card. If they do, you can make a whole nother trick out of it. For the sake of this trick, someone picks a card. They look at it. Go ahead and take that card. So what card is this?
4 hearts.
So you wouldn't tell me that usually, but I'm gonna take that 4 of hearts, I'm gonna push it about into the middle of the deck. Yes? But really, it's not the middle of the deck at all. All I did was lift this one card up. From their perspective, as everybody was watching at home, I said, I'm gonna put it in the middle of the deck. I'm just putting it right here. It looks, from this angle, like it's going into the middle of the deck. However, it's just the second card. So as I push that card forward into the deck, I square them up. I say I'm gonna mix some of the cards up. I swap the 2 on the top. I swap some over here. I'm sloppy with it, it doesn't matter. And now you're ready to go. In one of our other videos, I told you that if you take 2 cards and make it look like one, it's known as a double lift in the magic world. All you're doing is taking those 2 cards, lifting it over, showing the blank card. As you flip the 2 cards over as one, and you show you have the blank card, all I'm gonna do is say, shake it, and boom, it turns into their 4 of hearts. On an offbeat, if you're a professional magician or just an amateur magician getting better and you can do a one-handed cut, that will bury the card as you're showing it. So if the blank card's right here, was this your card? All you're doing is cutting as I was showing them the card. So if they said, no, it was on the top, you can be like, no, it's not on the top, that's a totally different card. I don't know what you're talking about. So there's lots of different subtleties in the magic world, but using a double lift is one of the best utilities as a magician. It's one of the first things that I learned, and if you learn that utility move, you can actually learn some pretty cool card magic along the way. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I can do things with this blank card. For example, when I'm performing this trick with people, which maybe some of you guys will actually see me do this, I'll go up to somebody and say their card was the 9 of diamonds. I'll go up to a spectator and be like, was this their card? And they'll be like, I have no idea what it is. And then I'll go over to the spectator and be like, what was your card? And they'll say, 9 of diamonds. And I'll be like, was that the card? They'll be like, no, it was blank. I'm like, no, it was the 9 of diamonds. What are you talking about? So it's a really fun little switch. And as you can see, I don't know if you saw it on the offbeat or not, but just out of habit, I did the one-handed cut and buried that card. So if you guys really want to learn that too, just the sake of how this works, you're gonna place the deck between the 3 fingers and your thumb. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna try to let go of your thumb a little bit here. Bring your thumb up, take this finger, push it towards your thumb, let it balance, let those cards fall, and then complete that cut. It's gonna take a lot of practice. I know this looks really easy because I've been doing this since I was like 7 years old. And of course you can get better and you can do like extra cuts as you get better. But this is something that you're gonna have to practice. But this is a really cool utility move as well. So learn the one-handed cut, learn the double lift, and you're gonna be able to perform card tricks like nobody else. So unfortunately, you didn't get one of my decks of cards because there's only 100 of these left. And I don't know when you're watching this video, but the Aquafoil cards that we released today in Cardtopia, you might still be able to get those. There's only 15,000 of them available. There's only 100 of these left. I can't believe that we went through 15,000 of these decks, but that's pretty awesome. So you don't have the blank card. You can use the other card in the deck, any deck, which is the Joker. Remember, I'm just doing that 2 cards as 1. So when I flip those 2 cards as 1, I'd be like, did you pick the Joker? See what I'm doing here? You pick the Joker? They'll be like, no, I picked the ace. Well, joke's on you. Or the Joker's wild, and that would be the card. So you can use any deck of cards. Having the blank card is really fun. And it makes this card deck unique, especially with the double back, which you could do some other really cool magic tricks, especially when the new deck comes out. This is going to be a game changer. If you have this deck and the Aqua deck, you're not gonna wanna miss it. So being at Cardtopia today, I'm actually gonna receive my Aqua RSJ Throwing Edition card. So I will put a link in the description. So if you wanna be one of the first people to get one of these brand new decks of cards, make sure you go to the store, and I will ship them this upcoming week. So make sure if you want one to grab the Aquafoil RSJ Throwing Edition playing cards. I hope you guys had fun with these videos. I really want to create more long form content for you, teach you guys how to do magic, riddles, different bar bets, all that fun stuff. It's really exciting for me to teach you guys and see you guys actually perform it in the real world. If you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with a friend so I can continue to do these long form videos. And again, if you want any of the card throwing merch or other merch that I have, the link's on the side. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you in the next one.